I've been drinking water for some time, picking up the parts of all my life. Didn't get to solve it this time. How am I to break apart? Don't tell me why we can't collide. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Don't you feel it? Don't you feel it? On the break of dawn, I'll follow you to carry on. On the break of dawn, I'll follow you to carry on. I've been seeing farther in dark skies, bringing me so violent, not for time. Following my heart, can't deny. Show you how I play my part. Ghosts in the night don't justify the love we lost, the love we hide. Don't you feel it? Don't you feel it? On the break of dawn, I follow you to carry on. On the break of dawn, I'll follow you to carry on.
No, we've had enough of that intro, haven't we? I like it, but oh my. Already out on ODivaZ. I was a little bit pushed for time this morning. Having an argument with the bed. Didn't want to get up.
Don't remind me how you feel in every way. Don't remind me of all the BS you could say. I'm dumb and chained, done with your games.
Hey there, Ben. Good morning, boss. How you doing, Ben? Hope it all's well. Why is that, Ben? Well, that's my text window. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah. I'm sure you'll get it, Ben. Get on the blower, Ben. Get on the blower. There's something that folks over here probably wouldn't understand. Get on the blower. I'll have to try that today. See if I can confuse someone. Get those guys back, please. You must be on first name terms with them by now, though, Ben. So, when I ordered my 3D printer, I ordered it for collection at the local Best Buy. The date that it should have arrived there came and went, and the tracking just said, "We're waiting for delivery." I couldn't get any more information. No tracking or anything. Just, yeah, we're preparing your order, awaiting delivery. Well, they only hold them for a certain amount of time before they'll cancel the order, refund you the payment, and send it back. So on the very last day of that, after the date that it was supposed to arrive, I went to Best Buy. I said, I don't suppose you could tell me when this is likely to arrive, could you? Oh yeah, just a minute. Tappity tap. Yes. Oh, it's here. It's been here since the 6th. And that was 10 days before. I went on the 16th. So it had been there for almost 2 weeks. And they just hadn't booked it in on the system. So now I got the notification to go and collect it. It took them 25 minutes to straighten that out so that I could walk out with it. And then when I'm driving home, I got a notification to say, Your order's ready for collection. I joked with my friend. I said, should I go back and collect another one? Confuse them as to why they can't give it to me. Hey there, Nick. All right, Nick. Copy that. I'm looking forward to a coffee stop here. My legs feel terrible today. Yeah, but then a couple of months later, then I ordered the CFS, the multi-filament system for my printer, and that worked properly. That went as it should. I got the notification when it was there, went and collected it, and bish bash bosh. You'll just run a hot bath, Ben, and go and lie in it until it goes cold and your skin goes all wrinkly. Or as my kids used to call it, crinkly skin, because you've been in the bath so long. Maybe it needs a signature pen and they can't leave it for that reason. I don't know. I don't think Kirsten. Thank you, Kirsten. Thank you for the ride on, Katie. Good morning. So this ride starts at 6:30 a.m. for me. 6:29. I got a message from Cherise saying that, am I there? Can I lead? It's all good. She struggles to get home in time for it sometimes. She was supposed to be leading today. And this is why I ride. To be a backup. Just in case. That coffee stop can't come soon enough. I really dislike this climb here. All the way to that turn. I don't know why, but I don't like it. I like the descent afterward. I hate it when that happens, Katie. You wake up thinking, I've missed it! And then realise. But, you know, the shock is still there. The adrenaline from thinking that you've missed something important. Like he's Anna riding. But looks like she might be on the atomic cruiser or something. Let's have a look. Oh, I think she's on the BMX. Oh no, atomic cruiser. I was right. No, we haven't had duck step yet, Katie. Oh, 45 seconds to coffee stop time. And no, I promised you duck step last night, Katie. You are going to get duck step. So. And I guarantee we'll have it today as well. What I do need to do is create another intro outro where I can play duck step if I want to. Create another scene. See what the print time was then. There we go, coffee stop time. Just ease up, we'll keep pedaling just in case. Oh, it cancelled it. Rats, because I stopped and then started again. Oh well, so much for my coffee stop. I won't send that. I was going to say some men need bras anyway. I'm sure you're listening, Charlie. we may have someone. Let me know as soon as you find out, Katie. I'm sure it'll be good news. Oh, it's a sad day for me today. Faith's going back to Michigan today. Spent all last night loading the car up. Everything's in the car ready. Oh, just one or two things that she needs to add to that, and yeah, so sad dad. Yeah. After she'd accepted this one, she got news of an interview that would have been here. So we had a little conversation. Said, you know, don't just take it because it's getting you back there, which she really wants to do anyway, cause boyfriend. And don't just take it because it may be better pay. You've got to consider everything. So I don't, Charlie. I like those conversations because there's definitely a trust there between Faith and I. Yeah. The last time I was there in February, she was a little concerned about something medically, so we visited the urgent care to get things checked out, and that was our little secret. And no, it wasn't pregnancy. It is, Charlie. It is. And I'm happy that it's there, no matter what. So last year, she had someone that they were just friends, but then, you know, things started getting a little more serious. But he was that was his last year at the university, so they agreed that the right thing to do was to go their separate ways. But Faith was distraught. I spent 12 hours on the phone with her. She just talked to me all day. There we go, Katie. Duck step time. How are we doing, Aggie? Yep, ducks. Back. Well, Charlie, Faith wanted to go and see the Marias in concert in Chicago. And my wife, Yolanda, she wouldn't be over the moon with that kind of idea. And Faith had never been to a concert before. So she called me one day. She asked me about some schoolwork. And she said, "Are you busy?" I said, "Well, yeah, I'm kind of in a meeting, but I can talk." "Oh, it's okay, I'll call you back later." I said, "No, you're talking to me now, what's up?" Well, she kind of sheepishly said, "I want to go and see the Marias, but I don't want to go on my own. Would you go with me?" I said, "Absolutely." So then we came up with a cover story, and we went to see Marias last year. And we spent all day there. We got there about 10 o'clock in the morning. Concert was at 7 o'clock at night. But Faith wanted to get to the front of the line. So we're sitting outside the salt shed in Chicago, in the sun, on the sidewalk, waiting for the start of this concert. That'll be fun, Aggie. But I really enjoyed that day. I'll have to have a look to see if that one gets auto-modded, Charlie, on Twitch. There's quite a few words that you'd wonder why they get auto-modded, but they get auto-modded. It's Katie, and yeah, I mean, so when I 3D printed the violin for Hope, I wanted to do something for Faith as well. But then I thought back and I'm thinking, well, I did that for Faith. So I think we're even. It's always good though, Aggie, I'm sure you'll agree that you've got that relationship with your kids where you know they can talk to you about anything. And I'm glad I have that. At least with Faith, I've not had an experience with Hope yet where we've had to talk about something that she would normally find difficult to talk about. Your Hope's quite timid, and talking about anything can be quite challenging sometimes. Okay, science has started. I've done most of that lap without the fence on. I haven't needed it. Hey there, Owen. Yeah, well, there's been times, Aggie, where, you know, I've had a phone call from Faith. Daddy, my car won't start. And, you know, that was in like January. So February, I found a weekend where it was going to be warm enough for me to go through and look at her car. Went and had a look at her car, realised it wasn't something that I was going to be able to fix in the university parking lot. So just spent the weekend there and came back home, organised to borrow a vehicle trailer, and in March, it's a spring break, went through, picked the car up and her, brought them back home. Yeah, fun times. Thank you, Charlie. I'll pay more attention and see what the top time is on the sprinty bit when I press under it this time. 11.41. Probably won't get to the climb this time, but or the end of the ride, but I've got a feather for it. I'm playing with the fence. Down the hook, pocket. Katie, don't worry about something until you know you've got something to worry about. I know it's easy to say, but I spent a week making myself ill when I first got a position where I had to manage people, and it's not worth it. Conversation with them. I was getting all kinds of reports of unsafe practices in the mill where I worked at the time, and brought them in my office. Said, "Look, guys, I'm being told about lots of things here that you shouldn't be doing. Unsafe practices. Look, there's only one way we do things here, and that's a safe way. If you can't do it that way, then either you don't do it or you make it safe." Different circumstances, I know, but I am as well, Katie. I spent most of yesterday being very annoyed at myself for not being more prepared yesterday morning and ready to jump on the bike in case one of our team couldn't make it for whatever reason. I could have registered the night before for the event. I could have had shoes and bike and everything ready, but I didn't. I'm annoyed for that. Yamel's annoyed with himself for the problems that he had joining the event, which resulted in me getting 2 minutes notice and being in the situation I was. But next time, we'll improve next time. Probably a good thing I didn't race anyway. I don't know that I could have done much. I feel terrible today. That was in the UK, Charlie. It wasn't in the US, and it was long before the days of the videos that people used to make, safety videos that you used to have to watch when you first went to a site. Well, in some respects, Katie, that's a good thing, because it doesn't give you time to get worried about stuff, or as worried about stuff. So get things in, get things done, get things sorted. Get on with life. Well, finish this kilometre out here. No, it's on Fridays, Aggie. We just do that on the Friday ebb. This is just a constant pace. Try to average 2.3. That was 0.1 out for ODivaZ. Jerice was up to lead today, but she sent me a message to say that she couldn't make it 1 minute before the ride started. But so I'm really a backup. I'm in rotation as well for the lead for the ODivaZ here, but just to help them out, make sure we've always got a lead. So yeah. Oh, I set the route already for the ebb. What was it? Where are we? Oh, Innsbruck Ring. 3 laps Innsbruck Ring. It's always a fun one, that, Aggie, because we get people hammering it up the leg snapper. I'm going to say thanks to Charlie here for science. Although he can hear me. There we go. 37k. Will do. Yeah. Yeah, leg snapper's fun because people hammer it up that, and I've got to try and keep people from hammering it on the 3rd lap, so we get them ready for the final race. But that can be a little challenging sometimes. People tend to get zapped. Yeah, it doesn't look bad until you get over those cobbles and over the bridge, and then whoosh, up you go. That, if I remember rightly, Owen, that was that was your first TTT with the Destroyers of Cookies, wasn't it? Oh, and hammers it up the leg snapper on the first lap. Dropped the entire team. In the second lap, kind of figured it out, and then I don't think you made it to the third one, did you, Owen? Fun memories. Made it to the bottom on the third lap, yeah. Yeah, and look how far you've come now. Right, let's see if anybody else that we know is streaming. Nope. No one's on. Yeah, that was a fun one, Katie. What route was that? Was that one of the new routes on Watopia that takes you around Jarvis Island? I think it was, wasn't it? Was it not? Ah, I thought it was. Come on, educate me. Tell me which route it was. I know you'll remember. It was Yorkshire, yes. I remember now. Yeah, going up the mountainside there, Owen, that is a challenging one. I've drank from both of my bottles here now. That wasn't very clever or scientific of me. Yeah, fun times, Katie. Fun times. Well, that's it for me for today. Now let's see where I am on bike upgrades. Started on 2, so that's 210 kilometers, 209 kilometers off. Next one for the SL8. Athos, where I am at on the Athos. Now we're about halfway on that. When can I ride that again? That's gonna be Monday now. Monday's is Athos Day. Hey there, Nick. Welcome back. You're back from the canteen now. I want this scroll. Dogma is maxed. I've got my Espada. Where's my Espada? There's my Espada. Ooh. I was talking about the Espada with a friend in work. There's my concept bike. Look, unlocked. 550 kilometers to get to stage 1. Yay. So in the news recently, Swift upgrades are going to be allowed in WTRL races and allegedly in other races. So, yay. So, alright, let's push this back to, what am I going to ride tomorrow? I'm thinking I'm probably going to ride the Espada tomorrow on the TTT. We'll see. Well, it's a lot of climbing. 34% on that. Got my lightning socks. We need to do a test on the lightning socks. I want to know whether it's the front wheel on the hand bike that gets the lightning or both of the rear wheels. So next, oh, I've got it maxed out now. I don't know. We'll just have to do a random test on it at some point. Should we do it now? I haven't let the air out of my tyres, have I? Nope. Where does the fire come from? Well, I don't know. Let's do a quick test. Let's do a Tempest Fugit. On fire, it comes from the front wheel on the hand bike, but I don't know about the lightning. So let's find out. Let's do science. More Zwift science. Come on, Watopia, load already. This is not a potato. Right, let's get a side view going. Let's hop on and do a little sprinty bit. You ready? It's the front wheel. There we go. Question answered. Monday science at it again. Monday Alp science on Tempest Fugit on a Thursday, Wednesday. I don't even know what day of the week it is. All right. On that note, I can hear noises upstairs, so I've got to do an oil change on Faith's car before she. We won't even save that. I've got to do an oil change on Faith's car before she goes, so. Another 2 to 3. Is that all? I think we've got more. Thanks, Katie, Nick, Aggie, Owen, Ben. I think I've got everybody. Is there anybody else in there? Owen, Nick, Aggie. Yeah, cheers everybody. See you tomorrow. Bye for now.
I've been drinking water for some time, picking up the parts of all my life. Didn't get to solve it this time. I won't hide to break apart. Don't tell me why we can't collide. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Don't you feel it? Don't you feel it? On the break of dawn, I'll follow you to carry on. cycle.